Everybody, it's Josh with WCT Farm and Lawn out of Stratford, Missouri. Purpose for this video here today is to showcase the Ventrac 4520 N series, as well as the Power Bucket attachment. Now, my particular Power Bucket that I have here does have the optional grapple and the optional teeth. What we're going to do here out on my farm is clean out one of my barns. Essentially what I'm going to be showcasing you here is a quick video of trying to turn a traditional 73 horse tractor around in this barn to try and get all the little nooks and crannies. If you happen to be in my situation, we're in the middle of hay season. I was a little bit lazy. I did not put my bucket on the front. I kept all my hay forks on, so just bear with me and try and visualize that perspective. Second part of the video is going to be utilizing the versatility of the Ventrac on cleaning it out. And then towards the latter half of the video, what I plan on doing is highlighting just the Power Bucket itself and how well it mates up to the machine and how easy it is to hook it up. So stay tuned and enjoy. Alrighty guys, I'm calling it quits for the evening. I got about half the barn taken care of. Main reason why I'm quitting is because of this reason here. Yeah, that's right. That's a giant wasp nest. I am not a big fan of wasps. I'm not going to play around with them. We'll take care of them little buggers later on in the week. But as you can probably tell behind me, I got a lot of material out, old hay, old manure. I'll spread that out later as well. But for right now, the Power Bucket with the teeth, I was able to dig in a little bit deeper and get some of that packed old hay that's been rotting away. The grapple came in handy to be able to secure the load. That way it just doesn't fall out of the bucket. Let me grab the camera here. I'll show you on the other side how everything works. So whenever you're hooking up a attachment through Ventrac, it's got these little hooks right here. So you got these solid bars that run up through here, so kind of like a guide rail. So once you get into there, you'll just close these hooks here, and then that will be able to secure the attachment onto the front end of the Ventrac. And this right here is the locking mechanism to lock in the front end whenever you hook up to your primary attachment. You do have a safety switch right here, so you don't have to worry about that thing hopping out and taking off the front attachment accidentally. So it does have a little safety switch right here. What I love about Ventrac attachments are essentially everything is color coded whenever you go to hook up. So the hydraulics off of the attachment itself, they are color coded on the male side to mate up with the female end. So yellow to yellow, red to red, white to white, and black to black. Even whenever you disconnect these lines here, over here on this side, you also have holes to where you can put those male ends of your hydraulic hoses from the attachment over there. That way you don't have to worry about them getting on the ground, getting dirt and all that good crud into them. So very well thought of. Then over here, right back here, you got a shield to protect your hydraulic lines. That way you're just not hanging out here and rubbing on your tire or risk getting caught by debris or anything like that whenever you're running over stuff. So very well thought of. So this right here, guys, is how you drive the Ventrac. Forward to go forward, backwards to go backwards. This is how you raise and lower the front end. So to lower the front end, you go that direction. To raise it, you go that direction. And that's off the main part of the Ventrac that hooks up to the attachment. With this power bucket that we have, it actually utilizes this mechanism right here. So essentially, without pushing this green button here, this is what tilts the bucket back and forth. Whenever you push that green button right there, that's what engages the grapple. So that's what makes it close and open. So really cool, very well thought out. As long as you match the colors up, that will be able to let you utilize the power bucket very efficiently. So another thing that I find really cool about the power bucket, how you might have seen in one of my previous videos, is you can actually mount the power bucket here on the 3-in-1 hitch system. All it does is very similar how it locks up to the front. You just slide it in here, secure it with these hooks here in the back. Very similar on how the hydraulics work on the front. If you're wanting to utilize the power bucket to go front and back, up and down, you got 2 ports here and you got 2 ports over there. One will function the grapple, the other will function the tilt function of the bucket. You've got on the 3-point, that's what raises and lowers up and down, just like on that main control arm on being able to raise and lower the front end. So that's actually my preferred setup for the power bucket, being I don't utilize it as much, but just mounting it here on the rear gives me extra versatility, gives me additional weight. I can throw my tack in there, chainsaw, barbed wire, T-post, all my fence fixing supplies. I really do like having that power bucket back here, and it's just not a useless attachment to have. You can also use this 3-in-1 attachment here. Let's say, like in my case, I own both the brush cutter and the tough cut. I can transport both items on the Ventrac to a location that I want to take care of. So very, very well thought out. If you get a Ventrac, you got to get one of these. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just makes you so much more efficient to have this 3-in-1 system here. If you notice, I do have my hitch here. So essentially, on my side, moving trailers around. I'll show you a picture of me moving a cattle trailer. Just make sure you got some weight on the front if it's a heavy trailer, but just a traditional utility trailer, he'll move it just fine. So. Alrighty guys, I want to call that enough for the day. Do appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Hope it was informative for you. I can't say enough that if you are interested in a Ventrac, having the power bucket in your arsenal, I highly, highly recommend it. It has come in handy out on my farm. I'm sure for a lot of other vocations, it would come in handy for them as well. If you're ever interested in doing a demo with us, feel free to reach out to our store. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, depending on the season, we're there 9 to 1. You can reach us at 417-859-4311. You can check out our full line of inventory at wctfarmandlawn.com. Again, greatly appreciate your time. You guys take care and have a great rest of your week.